Hello, hello. It's been a while, hasn't it? I've been building a lot, especially after this new pack came out, but I've been actually way more excited about building stuff and playing with it than I've been excited about editing all of this content that I've done. Especially because a lot of the builds I've been doing have taken me a long time, because I've been doing everything like townhouses and like small businesses as this new pack is all about. So I've been doing like the videos are long, so there's a lot to edit, and I'm not that great about it. But here is one ready for you. So I built. This is the first build I did. It's a cat cafe. Surprise, surprise. I feel like that's what everyone's doing as their first thing. But it was literally a selling point to me. That and the tattoos and one hairstyle actually. But even without those, I do love the new build style in this pack. Like I love the new world. Like this is the kind of buildings that I love, like the old houses. So I'm not that great at building those, but I love the way they look, so I've been trying. I've been doing so much of like buildings that just like look similar, but hopefully some are slightly better. Uh, I tried to go for like two different colors here, so maybe it used to be like two separate buildings and they renovated into one. There is like a cat cafe downstairs or like a lounge chill out space that also has a lot of like cat stuff. Um, and then upstairs there is an apartment. I actually cannot remember for how many people. I believe family of like three, like parents and a kid. I made like two color schemes for each side, but I didn't really stay in those color schemes. Like on the inside, I just went more like pastel on the inside, which I guess it makes sense. Like you buy a house, you don't furnish your house like all red, even if it's all red outside. I just love the fact on how many colors this pack has. So like bright colors but still like kind of pastel. Like I love that like Love Struck has so much colors. But I feel like they are all so bright and I don't really know how to build like that, but these are still like old looking buildings. Obviously there is the more modern furniture which I feel like I struggle with because I'm kind of trying to use like a mixture of both. But I'm improving. We'll see. In a couple of months, I'll be much better at this. This is my first build. Anyways, here's the inside of the downstairs. So this is like the cat cafe part. So I put just like the boba counter in here because I figured that's like a cute one. Didn't want to just make like a regular coffee shop. And then I just put like a lot of seating and a lot of stuff that you're gonna see afterwards. I also made a basement that's gonna be like an employee only space. So I also made this place like a pottery studio. You can also buy like pottery stuff. And downstairs on the employee space is like where you can make all of the pottery stuff. Maybe I could have made like actual like pottery class, but I feel like this is more like you come hang out with a cat, you kind of see the pottery stuff, which I don't think is a good combination to have cats and all like your clay, like precious clay items that the cats are just gonna knock over. But it's okay, these are well behaved cats. I did kind of struggle with the layout. Like, I'm not really all that great, like, furnishing, like, community lots. Not houses either. Like, floor plans, I struggle with. I do love these new bookshelves, though. So I wanted to use those. I like that they have, like, variation in them. They are kind of like bookstore shelves, but I feel like they work here. Like, maybe you can also it's not like a library, but I assume you come here just like to read and then like curl up with a cat on the couches, maybe have your boba. I don't know. I'd love to go here in like personally in real life, so that's a good thing, yes. I just try to put like a lot of like cat stuff everywhere, like the wall decals, and then like a lot of like cat trees, scratching posts. I put like food down, and I think I also put it up in the apartment. But I imagine that the cats are like people, or like the people who own this place also own the cats. So when this place is not open, they hang out like upstairs with the owners, or like maybe they have the chance to go up there if there is like a more shy cat, and also if the cats like to hang out there. So there is just like you can take care of them everywhere. Which I guess technically doesn't matter in The Sims. Like the cats, you know, can take care of they can take care of themselves. You have to take care of the cats in The Sims, but it doesn't really matter. They can only have one litter box somewhere in the house, and they are happy about it. I think I usually have so small of houses that I don't have to worry about it. But I try to make it a little more realistic, maybe, hopefully. I also put like a lot of cat furniture here, or like I try to find like cat statues, and then like all of the plants that had like a cat or like some sort of creature in there I try to place. So it's more like cutesy. It's not really like they definitely didn't have anyone plan the interior. They just like bought cute stuff and slammed it in there, which fair enough. That's exactly what I would do if I owned a place like this. Here you see the like pottery stuff, so you can kind of display them there. I didn't want to put too much of it because it's mostly like you come hang out with the cats, but maybe you want to buy like a pot or something. Maybe it's like they make them, and by buying some cat related pots you support them taking care of the cats. I don't know. I really don't know. I was just going all out. Like I said, it's my first building with the back. This is the little employee space. There's like a dressing room, maybe, so you can go chill there, and there is like your own bathroom, so you don't have to use the public bathroom. I wish my work had that. And some lockers. I know it's like a small, like a family business maybe, but I feel like it's still nice, so you don't have to like go home. But you can go down there to like relax and like maybe, while you're doing the pottery stuff on the pottery wheels, you have to use the toilet, and you want to change your clothes so you don't like make your clothes dirty that you actually like meet the customers in. Maybe that doesn't matter, but maybe you want to do that. I also put like a small kitchen down here so you can have coffee, and like maybe that they have like family meetings about the business in here, so they can have like coffee and food. It's just nice to have a place for your sim to have. And I guess if you end up hiring like someone outside, you don't have to invite them in your home if they work long days. This is what I say about the color scheme. Like here it was like this teal color, mint, I guess is closer, like down here. Upstairs I put more like pink and purple. That was my cat again. I'm so sorry if you can hear that. I also put some cat stuff down here, because maybe like the cats also want a break. They want to get out of like the visitor's eyes, so there is also like I think I ended up also putting a litter box down there for them, but at least like the food bowl and a cat tree, so they can also, the place is owned by the cats, okay? They have stuff everywhere, because that's how I would like to treat my cat one day. She's actually loafing on my desk right now looking at me do this. So I'm not sure if she's judging me or if she's just happy to be here with me, whatever I'm doing. I don't know. I can't read their thoughts. Also, I don't know about this. I like this new fireplace thing. I feel like that's so like what old houses like this would have. But I'm not sure if that's safe with cats. But let's imagine there is like a class that is cat safe, and they can go next to it to warm up, but they cannot get to the fire. It is cat safe. Everything in this house that you might think is not cat safe is cat safe, I promise you. I went there in real life to check it out, inspect it, that it's safe for the cats. And I made the toilets very bright color. I'm not sure if that was a bold choice or not, but I feel like that's cute. Like, I'd like some color in public restrooms. Some of them are really boring. So is my own restroom. I don't know why I'm talking about this, actually. But yeah, I just love that tile from Lovestruck, so I use it everywhere, whenever I get the excuse. But you can't use it everywhere. But I feel like here was a good excuse to use it. And here's more of the like coffee shop area, which is actually funny. The only tables you have are on the outside. But let's just hope it's good weather always in here. I just spaced them out there. Just let it. I didn't really think about the outside. Just like put tables in there. That was my thought. This is actually part of the apartment, so this is private space, only for the owners, and it's like a little, like where they get in. And just, I didn't want to put like too much stuff in here. It's just like a little dresser, and maybe they have their like shoes there, and like maybe coats. I don't know, something. So the staircase wouldn't have to be outside. I first was thinking about putting it outside and just have the whole downstairs be the cat cafe, but I feel like this is pretty cute, it works. I kind of struggled thinking like what do I put in here, because you can't put too much. It's not like a living room, it's just like your entryway. But I also wanted to have some decorations, so I just put a couple of plants. I feel like floor plan of this place was pretty easy. Like I just split it into 2 bedrooms, bathroom in the middle, and the rest was like living room, kitchen space. So kitchen in the other end, that fit nicely. I love having islands in the kitchens. Like that's what I want in real life. Like kitchen like this. Like show it to me and I'll buy the house, no matter how much it costs. Just like spacious, a lot of counter space, everything within reasonable distance, and I feel like it's good in The Sims too. So your Sims have less time to get lost. I also love the new islands. I guess they are not that new, but the new kitchen counter swatches. This is like green, and that's a nice green. So when you give me that, I'm happy. But yeah, again, about the color scheme, about outside the house, inside the house, this apartment is green. I just used every color of the rainbow in here, mostly in pastel, so it works. You just call it, the color scheme is pastel. So I feel like it works, maybe it doesn't, but if it doesn't, don't tell me, I don't want to know, I want to be happy about this. I am also happy that they've given us bookshelf that where you can add clutter to. Like, I feel like obviously people have like bookshelf that are full of books. But like my bookshelf is not full of books. I'd love to have a bookshelf full of books, but books are too expensive to have a bookshelf full of them. How many times I said book or bookshelf in that one sentence, I don't know. And it's a new TV, a little GameCube, because of course you have to be a gamer. What else would you do with your life anyways? More cat stuff. I also love that new couch. I don't know how that would work with cats though, maybe it's not a problem. I went so back and forth with this building. I was just like, oh, let me add this here, but it's a small space, so you kind of have to just think what works. I didn't think. I was just like, I just want to add this and this and this and this. And then this little balcony here is like a private area for the people. So I just added some plants, cat-safe plants, of course, and some seating. And I think I added a grill. I did add a grill, yes. And just some seating, so they can watch down to the other outdoor seating area that they own, I guess. But they can have a little grill spot. I'd like to have this, I think. Also, I love the mismatched colors on the chairs. It just feels so, like, whenever I've been into a coffee shop that does that, I love it. I'll be coming back, I promise you. And then the bathroom, cat litter box, because cats need to poo. And I want to put curtains if I have I don't often use curtains actually, but here I just feel like you need them. Your Sims don't need them. They don't care. But I feel like you need them, especially in a bathroom. And I think I actually did add curtains to the whole house. The bathroom is pretty big. It doesn't have to be this big, but at least it fit like the cat litter box and the shower tub combo. And it's just like everything you need. There is maybe a little bit too much empty space, but better that than be like a cramped small bathroom. And I don't really know, like, it wouldn't be more space for the rest of the apartment even if I made that smaller. Like, that's how it works. So that's how I let it be. Trying to find some art for the bathrooms just to fill that like big empty wall. I don't even know what that is, like a space print or something. I just like, this looks cute, I would have this, I'm gonna put it there. And some clutter on the bathroom, just so it looks lived in. And then with the pink again, I don't know why I just kept trying to put the pink in. Like, I wasn't sure about my colors at this point. I was just trying to use all the colors and I was like, oh yeah, it's pink. I was using pink, I put pink. And then I'm like, oh yeah, I was using blue, let me put blue. I don't know. I never use these curtains, by the way. Now I do. But, and they are actually pretty cute. But I feel like they are too vibrant for my like regular day build. They are very bright in this. Like, the rest is pretty pastel and then those bright curtains. But hey, who cares? Maybe, you know, it's not a interior designer's own house. They don't have to promote it. Like, you can furnish it how you want. I do like that thing came with those plates and the mug. Like, some kitchen clutter, even though they have so much cabinet space, they would totally have all of their stuff in the cabinet. But maybe someone was just using those or setting the table, washing the dishes. I don't know. The dish rack also doesn't make sense there. I just realized. Anyways, back to the bedroom. I keep going back and forth. Like I said, I'm actually losing myself in here. I do love this desk, by the way. Hello, that laptop. I guess they are not really a gamer. They only have a laptop. No judgment if you only have a laptop. I guess that felt very wrong of me to say for the longest time. I only had a laptop. And I guess it has LED keyboard, whatever. But what I imagined when I was building this, like, that's where they have to have a laptop for like their managing like their cat cafe thing and posting, like maybe they adopt out the cats or like find stray cats to adopt, whatever. They might need a PC. Doing the taxes, I don't know. And then it's just, again, more clutter. I struggle with this. Like, I think I find decent, like, my stuff doesn't look empty like a nightstand. I'll find clutter in there. But I'll always use the same ones. Like, that, like, opened book. Like, please don't do that to books. But also, I've been using that this whole time. I do that sometimes to books. I'm so sorry to say this. This one becomes like a kid's room. It's pretty small, but I think I managed to use the space nicely with like the lofted bed. I think I put a science table in here, or maybe the drawing table. Something, one of those skill items I did put in here. And the curtains are very mismatched. I would have liked to use the other curtains in the whole room, but I couldn't fit them on the, like, behind the bed. I didn't think it really worked there, so I just didn't. Also, I always add a journal in my kids. Oh yeah, I used that drawing table. The kids in artist or whatever. And I used those shelves a lot too, but I hate how much you have to struggle to actually find clutter enough to put in those shelves, because they only have like one slot, so it needs like a lot of alt placing and it goes weird. But I feel like here it worked. Like, I just put like books and toys and stuff like that. Like, maybe it doesn't have to be full of, like, my own bookshelf is just like full of Lego and my art stuff and some magazines, just like everything crammed on top of each other, this is probably better actually than making it look like my own bookshelf. But yeah, I just tried to find just anything that fits in there so it looks more like lived in and like kids roomy. I mean, I don't know how kids rooms look like. I only have mine own as in like what can I can remember from my childhood. And this is not even close to what it looked like. So, I don't know. I had a PC. I was a gamer kid. And then we are on the outside. I just finished up with some landscaping, which I have to find my way to do landscaping on these buildings because I feel like you can't do too much because it is not like a cottage in like a farm area. You're like in a city, so you want to have some flowers, but I feel like it has to be more like taken care of garden. I don't know. I just threw some flower bushes and a tree in, so you know, that's it. Made little pathways so you have your own entryway for the apartment and for the store. Added some more trees, flowers. I was first gonna do the same in here in the front with just flowers, but I feel like bush is more like better maintained looking. It also fits nicely in there. Like this is the bush I used and it just fits. So that's what I'm gonna use. So I just added bikes just because I feel like they are nice to have. Your Sims can grab them, or I guess someone can steal them. I don't. That would be very, you know, on point. Then I just added some terrain paint, which I don't think turned out that great, but it doesn't matter. It's not really visible. And more flowers. I forgot about that part. I was gonna say that's a finished building. It was not. I add a business sign. Yes, look at me go. I remember what I did. But yeah, that is the finished building. I think it turned out pretty okay, and I hope you liked it too. So, anyways, thanks for watching, and leave a like and something, and see you next time.